Have you ever wondered what it would be like to load a diesel truck to its maximum rated towing capacity and take it down a drag strip? Since diesel trucks are made to tow, what better way to evaluate a power increase or compare one tuning product to another? First, we selected 3 of the latest model diesel trucks for which Hypertech, Edge, and Superchips currently have tuning: a Ford Powerstroke, GM Duramax, and Dodge Cummins. Next, we tested each of these trucks on Hypertech's chassis dynamometers in order to establish baseline power levels for the stock tuning. We then added off-the-shelf tuning from Hypertech, Edge, and Superchips using the latest products from each company. Under observation by automotive journalists from Buckaroo Communications, all levels of tuning were correctly installed and accurately evaluated. 3 different Superchips microtuners failed to reprogram the standard transmission Duramax used for dyno testing, so no results were available for Superchips tuning in that Duramax. For all road and track testing, we used trucks with automatic transmissions, and the Superchips microtuner did reprogram the automatic Duramax properly. We then outfitted 3 trailers, 1 for each truck, and obtained weights equal to the maximum towing loads recommended by Edge and Superchips, approximately 6,000 pounds and 10,000 pounds. At the drag strip, each truck was baseline tested stock, without load, and then with 6,000 and 10,000 pounds towing loads. Then, following published instructions, each truck was tuned and retested in the same fashion, using Hypertech, Edge, and Superchips tuning. All steps taken under the watchful eyes of the Buckaroo Communications magazine staff. When comparing the highest levels of chassis dyno power from all 3 companies, Hypertech didn't always make the most horsepower. However, any power levels higher than those produced by Hypertech came at the expense of higher exhaust gas temperatures. Both Edge and Superchips restrict the amount of power that can be used while towing, to limit exhaust gas temperatures and/or to prevent transmission damage. As an example, since the Edge is an inline device, it cannot reprogram transmissions, so Edge limits the power levels it approves for towing with its products. Hypertech does not impose these limits, allowing safe towing even at the maximum power level. What did we learn? On both the Duramax and the Powerstroke, without a towing load, Edge Level 5 tuning was only available for short periods of time during full throttle acceleration at the track and on the road. This was caused by defueling during shifts, intended for transmission protection and to prevent excessive EGTs. However, defueling caused intermittent power losses. When towing the 10,000 pound load, and while using Hypertech Stage 3 tuning, the rear-wheel drive Duramax produced sufficient starting line wheel spin to require feathering of the throttle. This caused a reduction in both speed and elapsed time performance. By comparison, no other tuning product produced wheel spinning power on this truck. With Superchips tuning, the Dodge Cummins repeatedly experienced sustained power loss for several seconds at full throttle, with or without trailer loads, at the track, and on the road. It would then set a diagnostic trouble code identified as fuel injector pump timing failure. There was nothing wrong with the truck, because this did not occur with the factory, Hypertech, or Edge tuning. The ETs and speeds shown are the average of 3 runs by each truck at each towing weight with each tuning level. Hypertech went up against Edge 9 times, and Superchips 9 times, winning 8 out of those 9 races. Hypertech won every race when towing, and in the Duramax with no trailer, we only lost to Edge by 0.04 of a second, and to Superchips by 0.23. Final score, Hypertech 16, Edge 1, and Superchips 1. Based on extensive testing on the chassis dyno, at the drag strip, and a grueling 6-day road test under the most severe towing conditions, Hypertech tuning beat the competition, showing that we tune for the safest maximum power and torque without severe exhaust gas temperatures or transmission wear. Since we tune the transmission shifting to match the increased horsepower curve, shifts are precise and on time and with no slippage. This prevents harsh shifting and excessive shift RPM without the defueling encountered with other brands of diesel tuning. On the dyno, at the track, and most importantly, towing heavy loads on the open road. The truth is in the test results. Diesel tuning. More good reasons why Hypertech is still number 1.